Can't let them take it from me. This is my mom. Can't let them take it from me.
Good morning, good morning.
Can't let them
got the shades on because I'm driving. I don't want to be feel like I'm rude. I'm not going to be looking at the camera most of the time when I'm talking. I got to be
This is my mom. This is my moment. This is my mom. This is my mom. This is my moment. Can't let them take it from me. This is my mom. This is my moment. Say this is my mom. Say this is my mom. Say this is my moment. Can't let them take it from me.
I just can't give up now. I got too much build up now. I'm on the wall and I won't come down. Turn up, no, I won't turn down. Old partner wanna show up, had to tell them hold up. Y'all still need to grow up. Y'all still need to show love. And every one of you will be a lot to say you don't know love. I'm like, for what? You high and mighty, no blunt. No smoke, just know that I roll up. This game I'm taking control of. Grenade, let's instantly blow up. In seconds can see that they sweat. Been this way for a while. Been hated on since a child. Royalty, take a bow. No Rihanna, look at me, mama. I'm going in for Ice B, mama. Got them scratching like they got fleas on them. They screaming still like I see these on me. I'm old school like the tape. Graduated the Pro Tools, I'm no fool. Old dude, been sold every dream. Came across plenty queens. No things aren't what they seem. Time to face up with the king. It's amazing, I can breathe again. I could be me again. All because I believe in him. No more bobbing and weaving him.
This is my mom. Say this is my moment. This is my mom. Say this is my mom. Say this is my moment. Can't let them take it from me. This is my mom. Say this is my moment. Say this is my mom. Say this is my mom. Say this is my moment. Can't let them take it from me.
Good morning. I'm trying to start this off with a little prayer. I might have rushed off this morning without acknowledging the Father. Father God, thank you for another day of life. Turning down this road, I'm sorry I'm at a tuck off. Try to start this day without you. Rush. I know I can't do nothing without you. Ain't perfect, ain't the best at this or anything else that I do. But that being said, grateful for life. Grateful for traveling lessons. I travel down in long road.
Praying for peace in the sound mind.
Crazy traffic.
The numbers and pound signs.
With that being said, give me the words, the wisdom to break down what you put on my heart to share with these people.
Confess my sins on the daily.
And I pray that I don't mislead or misguide anybody
don't watch me, watch you
or
too.
offend
Scraps
anybody. What I'm about to say. In Jesus' mighty name I pray. Alright, first and foremost, I want to apologize to anybody that reached out to me in a time of need, like, because I was going through some things myself, and I want to speak on both sides of that. Now, I don't know how my life might look through the eyes of somebody else, but at the end of the day, I'm human just like everybody else, and when a lot of people, like, okay, a lot of people don't know that a lot of people, like, really call me, and don't get me wrong, I ain't got nothing against that. And they want answers that sometimes if the Lord give it to me, it come through me. But a lot of times I ain't got answers, and most of the time it might just be something I went through in life. Like, oh, well, I've been on that road, so I can probably point you in the right direction. But most of the time, if it ain't God, and it's something, I mean, I'm trying to get my words right. Let you know I ain't rehearsed this, I don't get paid for this. It's just something I want to share to give both sides an understanding of what I've been through and how I'm starting to see things from a different view. Like, it's really like this. Alright, if you up and you doing decent in life and you call yourself a child of God, of the Most High, Jesus Christ, you know what I mean? That's what I'm really speaking to at the moment. But just point blank period, if you just call yourself a child of God or the Most High or whomever you believe in, I just want to speak positivity, like, over people's lives today. Like, it's like this here. No matter what you represent now, because I was going to speak to the Christians, but I feel like I'm going in a different direction. Look here. If you claim to be on a better path, or to be walking a better walk, or whatever the case may be, and you ain't going through much at the time, and you ain't really going through a storm or a trial or whatever the case may be, and people are reaching out, and even if they ain't reaching out, like, hey bro, this, that, and the third, or hey sis, this, that, and the third, if they ain't reaching out to you verbally or yeah, mainly verbally, look for signs, like Facebook posts, or how they whole persona switch, or how everything changed. Like, if they ain't being them, they don't come to them with this judgmental conviction, like making them feel worse than what the state they already in. Because this just recently happened to me, and it happened to me from people that I know that are vets in this thing. And I'm saying, like, bro, man, be there when I need you. Don't sit here and try to judge me in the state or whatever the case you may think that you are higher or better than me. You don't think that I don't know that I'm in a sinful state? You don't think that God ain't convicted me already? Bro, help build me up regardless of the situation. Be the light in somebody else's life. Basically is what I'm trying to say. And sometimes don't overburn yourself out though, because I do that. Sometimes we gotta learn to tell them, look, I'm human, I would love to help, and we gotta learn how to say it in a nice way. We don't want to push them away with that either. That's why I'm like, I don't know, I ain't got everything figured out. I'm not this Bible scholar. I can point Bible scriptures and verses, whatever the case may be, to each and everybody and try to make it sound good. But right now I'm just going through life experiences, something I just went through. Like, I'm in this great area and I'm trying to find my way out, and I'm surrounded by veterans. But these veterans, I thank God that I got a relationship with God, because I'm, in spite of what I may do in this old flesh of mine, let me break that down too. Because I know sometimes when you speak this flesh and the spirit, it confuses a lot of people that don't really understand. So let me tell you like this. A lot of people want to give you the game, and they want to give you the game from a money-making standpoint. I'm not giving you the game from a money-making standpoint. I'm giving it to you from a concerned child of God standpoint. Look here. Let me give you the game. When they say the flesh is weak, the spirit is strong and willing. You know what I mean? That don't mean that the flesh is just weak. What you think the stronghold is? The flesh is weak to temptation. That's what they need to word it all the way out. I'm not finna give you no church phrase to make you feel like, oh, the flesh is weak. And amp you up for the moment. I want to give you some real life advice. Like, look here. The flesh is weak to temptation. The spirit is strong and willing. But that's only if you allow God to help you overcome these situations. A lot of times we hold on, because that flesh is strong. We hold on to what we shouldn't be doing. We don't want to let go of what we shouldn't be doing. And to be honest, I guess you could say I'm being transparent. I'm not going to go into detail, but I just went through a phase like that. And it's like this here. When I needed people the most, I'm burnt out trying to give other people.
Keep left at the fork to continue on I-75 South.
And encouragement and inspirational advice. You know what I mean? What I gotta go research it or dig it up myself or pray for it. Pray to God to give it to me to get it on. And it burning me out.
Keep left at the fork to continue on I-75 South.
I feel like I ain't got nobody to lean on. No. Don't get me wrong. I got probably like...
Continue on I-75 South for 5 miles.
Brothers I can count on. And I know I can really count on. And they know who they are. It ain't about me glorifying a man or whatever the case may be. I let them know, bro, I appreciate you and I love you whenever I see them. But it's all about God in a sensible way. It just so happened to be my God is Jesus Christ, you know what I mean, at the end of the day. But I'm speaking to everybody in general, because at the end of the day, we are all children of God. Whether you acknowledge it or not, the breath of life is God, and that's one way of Him providing. And a lot of people, oh, He will provide, talking materialistic or, you know what I mean, resources-wise. So the first thing He provides you with is life. You will breathe in His breath. The same breath He breathed in the Adam, it just trickled on down to the next and to the next. The breath of life is God, simple and plain. He provides for all. He reigns on the just and the unjust. At the end of the day, we are all His children. At the end of the day, He don't love the saints, the Muslims, the Buddhisms no more than He loved the atheists or the lost, the people that ain't don't belong to anybody. He loves us all the same. He don't love me no more than the other person. He don't love the pastor no more than he love the congregation. And that's just being all the way real. Like, oh, why he living like this and I'm struggling and I'm going through this and I'm going through that. Whatever the case may be. Take your mind off of your eyesight and your mind off of what they got going on and focus on you and God. At the end of the day, you focus on you and Him and stop worrying or try to compare yourself to the next person or what they got and what they don't got. He reward those. If you a parent, let me speak to the parents. Let's say you got 2 kids. One on you the troublemaker, and the other one just the angel. You ain't gonna love the angel more than you love the troublemaker. You love them both equally, but you gonna reward the angel. the teacher pet, the one that's doing real good in school, the one that, yeah, ma'am, yes, sir, no, ma'am, no, sir, clean up when you tell them to do everything you tell them to do. You're going to reward them for doing good or being obedient at the end of the day. You're going to reward them for it. On the other end, you got the one that's need a little guidance, a little more guidance, a little more attention, or crying out for help, or cry out for help, as you could say. And you bless them still, because they're your kids, you love them, you know what I mean? But you ain't going to bless them as much as you bless the other. Why? Because it's a lesson learned. Unless you're just somebody that don't care and you just spoil your kid, period, then they just gonna grow up to be these spoiled, grown kids, because they ain't gonna never reach the level of maturity due to the fact that you're growing them from yay high. So I'm not the best parent in the world. I wouldn't even consider myself a great parent. I can say I'm mediocre or okay. But at the end of the day, I know from seeing other people's situations.
In a half mile, keep left to stay on I-75 South.
But in the sense of where we were still slick, somewhat spoiled. But hey, enough of me. I'm just trying to goddamn get everybody on one accord, man. I'm not targeting nobody. My goal is not to target nobody. My goal is to love and live my life.
Keep left to stay on I-75 South.
I hope I'm going the right way. But yeah, man, pay me no mind.
Continue on I-75 South for 3 miles.
I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm not to be taken serious, but I try to make a joke out of every, I guess you can say in a sensible way of not too serious moments, but moments where it could be confrontation or argument. I try to turn it into something where both parties can laugh. But in most situations, the other party feel like they gotta puff the chest up or be the bigger and better or whatever the case may be type person and defend themselves, or they feel offended. Or let me break it down to you. I feel like you live longer by laughing and enjoying life, even when you're going through a storm, trial, tribulation. I'm just speaking on stuff that I experienced.
In 2 miles, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 235 toward US 19, US 41.
That's really what I'm trying to get everybody on the same page. I thank God for another day of life. I'm sorry I ain't had this all well, I guess you could say organized. But yeah, I just felt like getting some stuff off my chest, man. If you can be there for somebody, please be there for them. I apologize to the ones that reached out to me and I haven't got back to you. I was just going going through stuff in my life, I'm human. As long as I'm in their flesh, I'm not exempt from sin. I'm not no better than another person. And I don't proclaim or will pretend to be. You ask me, I probably, if you sat here and had a one-on-one conversation, I'd probably tell you all my dirt. And wouldn't care how you looked at me. Oh, you gotta walk this certain way for this crowd or for the lost. Yeah, true, at the end of the day, but I'm gonna tell you like this here. I don't care how many people screaming Jesus, 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 Jesus. If you ain't sincere, if you don't got a sincere heart, why are you screaming?
In a half mile, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 235 toward US 19, US 41.
That's 19, that's 41. Oh, that's that. Hold on. Let me get over. I'm sorry about that. Can't miss my exit.
Use the right 2 lanes to take exit 235.
Okay, I'm back.
In a half mile, continue onto Terra Boulevard.
What I'm doing this is a little dangerous. Y'all pray for me, ain't all though. I just felt like I had to get it out. And I ain't did no seed playing with YCK in a long minute. But yeah. It feels good to get some stuff off your chest. And I really want to be like some overall. Now don't get this twisted. I love me some Jesus. I'm not disclaiming or unclaiming God or my faith walk. Oh no. I'm just trying to give people a better point of view. Alright. You'll have more people in the church if you be true examples of Christ. Or you just be straight up with folk like, look here. And that's one of the reasons I ain't really been in church. I'm like, man, church people, man, bro, I need help. I shouldn't have to tell you I need help. I mean, then again, the word do say, ask and you shall receive. And I don't think that just in a literal sense of just asking God. You know, ask people as well, don't be too prideful. I ain't too prideful. Not by far. But I feel like if I made a post and it offends you and it make you feel some type of way. Facebook, Instagram, whatever. Inbox me. Don't inbox me on no trying to tear me down, criticize what I post. Inbox me from a concerned brethren or sister in God, Christ. Check on me. You know what I mean? Like, bro, what's going on? Something don't seem right. And what you mean by that? A lot of times it ain't about something I'm going through. Maybe it's just something people can relate to.
Continue on Terra Boulevard for 8 miles.
Come on. All right. Hey, but yeah, man. I feel like I'm gonna post this anyway, because through all this scrabble, it's some I guess you could say, you can find some perfection in imperfection, in my imperfections. So it may be something that stand out in all this scrabble to somebody. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Don't be that person, prodigal son, for example. Don't be the older brother. Don't think that you better. Just because you feel like you walking in the right walk and you on the right path and you doing everything by the book, which the only book there is, well, let me rephrase that, because I don't want to feel like I'm down talking or making, put it like this. When it comes to God, you can't put God in a box. You can't put him in a box. And you can't, people can't tell you how he operate. They can tell you how he operated in their life or how they seen him operating others. But they can't tell you how he gon' operate in your life unless he give them that direct, boom, he speak through them and like, all right, this is how I'm gonna operate in your life. I can't tell you the steps to follow. I can just tell you to be sincere when you talk to him, cry out to him in time of need, but don't let that be the
Head south on US 41 South toward Parkwood Way.
Okay, it's Parkwood Way. Thank God, boy. Even though I'm slick, trying to stay focused and stay on top of it, it may not be good periods, or what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch it before I post it. So if it get posted, just know I watched it and basically probably found something that can either help me.
In a half mile, make a U-turn.
Yeah, man. Love is key. God is love. And simple and plain. Ain't nobody perfect. And Look at your own self. Look at your own dirt. Look at your own imperfections.
Continue on US 19 south for 7 miles.
Before you try to judge somebody else, Walker. Before you try to put yourself above the next person. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how much money you don't got. I don't care how much money you plan on having. Well, ain't nobody better than the next. Everybody out here going through something, from man to woman. You got men looking for love. You got women looking for love. You got people just acting out because they all trying to fill their void on their own. Guess what? I just tried to fill a void on my own. I knew I couldn't fill this void on my own, but I at least had to try. And there's somebody that, you got, no, I don't got it together. No, I don't got all the answers. No, I'm not this great father. No, I'm not this perfect man. No, I'm not. I'm not. The only thing good in me is God. Now I know what the word mean when they say that. Ain't the only thing good in me is God, man. As long as I'm in the flesh, as long as I'm alive on this side of the earth, I'm not exempt from sin. I'm not no better than a sinner. And I'm going to let y'all sinners know. I'm not even afraid of that because I don't want to separate y'all like I'm better than y'all. Look here. I'm going to let you people know. Man, it still sound bad, however you say it. Put it like this here. God hears a sinner. He is a sinner, man. He looks at your heart, man. How you think I got saved? You think somebody prayed for me? Oh, yeah, I had people praying for me. But I wasn't in the church. Somebody prayed over my head, and I ain't repeat a prayer with somebody. I was in jail. Basically, I wasn't, well, you can say alone, but it was me and God, one-on-one. And he basically heard a sinner. And he been with me from the jump. And we can't see how he been with us until we look back over our life. I mean, literally, like even me being saved and trying to walk this walk daily. Because he say the way we show our love is by keeping his words and his commandments. That's how we express our love back to him. And I just want to be used by him at the end of the day. I love people, but I realize I can't help everybody as much as I want to. I'm not him. I'm not God, and never will I proclaim to be or try to be. Now I try to follow in his footsteps, but that's another story. I feel like I'm gonna do this a lot more. This is actually helping me, and hopefully it helps somebody else. I love everybody, and I'm saying this with a sincere heart. I love you, and if I wronged you, I'm sorry. For the people that I came across recently to make myself feel better. If I wronged you to make myself feel better, I apologize. And for the people that would have been there when I needed you the most, I still love you, I forgive you. And let me help y'all out with that too. Just because you love and forgive somebody, that don't mean you gotta keep putting up with them and tolerate them. I mean, you can tolerate them, but you ain't gotta be around them. And I'm gonna tell you that to tell you that. I don't care how many souls you feel like you don't led to Christ to save, or how many rewards or awards or whatever the case may be you don't want, how many churches you don't preach that and song that or rap that, or even just told your testimony. If you holding a grudge towards anybody, mama, daddy that wasn't there, mama that wasn't there, brother or sister that done you wrong, or ex that done you wrong, kid that ain't acting right, this stranger that don't took advantage of you. If you don't let that go, everything you doing is in vain. Oh, and you gonna tell me that I'm blasphemy by saying this? You can say whatever you say. That junk, that I don't want to call it junk. It's in the word. You gotta forgive to be forgiven, man. Like, that's the first step, really, man. If you don't forgive them people, man, you're going to let them people win and control your fate, your destiny, your end, where you end up at. Forgive, man. Love, man. And I know I'm just talking, and I feel like I'm just talking to be talking, but I'm not. Love is the key. If somebody crying out, it ain't got to necessarily be asked for help or whatever the case may be. Just look for signs. If they ain't acting the same, they acting a little off, reach out with concern. And I apologize. I had a couple people reach out to me the other day. I apologize because I'm really sorry. It really made me feel some type of way that I couldn't help. But and I'm going to let you know, in most situations, you know, it ain't that I think I'm better than you. It's that I got problems of my own. And I need help with dealing with them myself. And I thank God, because this one will show you at the end of the day, even without help or that much help, or as much help as you expected or whatever the case may be, we're looking for. Because I had some help. I'm not going to sit here and say I didn't have no help. Some help is better than none. Sometimes people just need to vent and get stuff off their chest and cry on a brother's shoulder or a sister's shoulder and just get it out. And hear some good encouragement and building up words, man. Iron sharpens iron, man. We're supposed to build one another up, not tear one another down, man. I don't care what you believe in. Sure, you believe in the devil if you want to. I still love you. It is what it is. I mean, sure, he is real, but you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's not our job to judge, condemn, convict. And a lot of people are going to tell you, oh, yeah, what the word say, you're going to judge, you judge rightfully and righteously. Yeah, true. But long as I'm in this sinful state. Now, don't get me wrong. How I fell into a sinful state, lack of reading. I don't get me wrong, I always converse with God, but yeah, I guess lack of reading my word and not being as connected as I was to God as I used to. So man, stay connected to keep from falling and love everybody, man. I mean, some people gonna get under your skin, love them too, man. Be the lamb. And in some situations you gotta be the lamb, but be the lamb. Shout out to 2.0, Monologue. I can't think of Luke G. Yeah. Great song. But yeah, y'all have a blessed day. If something else pop up, I'll try to speak on it. Hopefully I have my words more together by the end. And yeah, let me try to get focused on this road, because I got 15 minutes to make it along I'm trying to get to. Have a blessed day, man. Remember love. And don't be sitting here trying to tell people that living right or wrong. Now, if you're happy about somebody and you're proud of the path they on, yeah, build them up. It's about building up at the end of the day. Build each other up. Love one another. Live your life. Stop comparing your life to the next. You know what I mean? God got a certain path and direction for you and yours alone. Don't compare you to the next person, man. Note to self. But shout out, signing out. One God, one love, one life.